everyone, I'm Megan Clementi and welcome to Mac Weekly. This week foresees some great matchups, including a best of the West versus the best of the East Mac showdown. But before we get to that, let's take a look at last week's most exciting games. We start with the women as the Red Hawks of Miami host the Eagles of Eastern Michigan. 4 minutes into the game and the home team takes its first lead with a Courtney Osborne 3. Eastern Michigan quickly gets back in the game with 4 consecutive layups and now leads 17-12. Hannah Robertson with the triple, it's good. Miami closed out the first half with a 13-4 run and broke the game open after the break. Red Hawks go to a zone defense, forcing the Eagles to attempt outside shots they just couldn't make. Miami would hold Eastern Michigan from scoring a field goal for over 11 minutes, eventually winning the game 70-48. Robertson with a stellar performance recorded 13 points and 8 rebounds. The Miami Red Hawks have won 3 straight conference games after falling to Ball State in the league opener. It was a Saturday afternoon MAC East Division battle between longtime rivals Akron and Kent State. We go to the second half where the Zips are down 36-26. Demetrius Treadwell with a pair of layups and this one-handed slam reduces the deficit to 4.
But Akron gets the loose ball rebound and Treadwell will flush it.
KSU would respond. Chris Brewer and Devereaux Manley each with a triple, and the Golden Flashes are back up 46-37. For nearly 6 minutes, Akron's defense stops KSU from a single field goal, and it's 51-50 Zips. The teams would briefly knot at 63 with a minute 38 to go when Brian Walsh is left wide open for the 3-shot. It's good. With no time to waste, Brewer hits his second triple of the night to tie the game at 66. KSU fouls result in 5 Akron free throws, and the Zips defeat Kent State 71-67. Treadwell was a force to be reckoned with, scoring 15 points and pulling down 16 rebounds, 7 off the offensive glass. Akron wins its 5th straight in the series against Kent State while remaining the sole undefeated MAC team. Each week, the MAC honors a player from the East and West divisions for their outstanding play. Here are your MAC Players of the Week for the men. And your MAC Players of the Week for the women. From now through Sunday, your favorite MAC teams will take to the hardwood. On Wednesday, expect 10 MAC games, all at 7 p.m. with the men's Akron and Toledo matchup featured on Sports Time Ohio. Thursday and Sunday will each show 2 women's games, and Saturday again showcases 10 MAC games with the men's Ohio versus Kent State on Sports Time Ohio at 6 p.m. Now here's one of the 2 games you should be looking forward to this weekend. On Saturday afternoon, it's the MAC Women's Showdown as 3-1 Akron battles 4-0 Central Michigan. Currently the only undefeated team in the MAC. The Zips have ranked in the nation's top 20 in scoring offense for the last 6 weeks, averaging 78 points per game. They are the highest scoring mid-major team in the country at number 10. The Chippewas' not-so-secret weapon is MAC Player of the Year frontrunner Crystal Bradford. She's averaging 20 points, 12.7 rebounds, 5.6 assists, and 2 blocks and 3 steals. Last season, Akron hosted this match in which Central Michigan walked away victorious 97-87. Now the marquee matchup of the week for the men features Ohio and Kent State. The common thread is Coach Jim Christian. The former KSU head coach led the Golden Flashes to 5 postseason appearances in 6 years, including a pair of trips to the NCAA tournament in 06 and 08. Now in his first season with Ohio, he guides ZJ Cooper through a record-breaking season while his team holds a 4-0 conference record. KSU is led by seniors Chris Evans and Randall Holt, who combine to average 31 points per game. Evans is among the most versatile players in the MAC this season, averaging over 17 points, 7 rebounds, 3.3 steals, and 13 blocks. You can catch this game Saturday at 6 p.m. on Sports Time Ohio. Well, there you have it. For all the latest scores, highlights, and more on your favorite MAC teams, log on to mac-sports.com. I'm Megan Clementi, and this has been MAC Weekly.